We are learning more about the 19-year-old young man shot and killed in Mount Healthy. Former Aiken football star Timothy Jordan, or TJ to friends and family, died yesterday at UC Hospital. Local 12's Courtney Wheaton went back to his former stomping grounds, where the staff says the senseless gun violence has to come to an end.
Aiken High School remembering one of their own. Timothy Jordan attended here from 7th grade through his graduation in 2019.
This kid's smile was contagious, and he was silly, goofy, huggy. He was just like a big 5-year-old kid who he would brighten up a room.
His former principal remembering the good times and frustrated by another senseless loss.
We feel like they're our babies as well, and this is just a wasted. It's a tragedy that never should happen. You know, our kids shouldn't have to mourn the loss of somebody so young.
His former basketball coach and cousin says he was an all-around star.
God was involved in everything, basketball, track, football. He was more of a football player than anything, but Timothy Jordan's smile lit up a room, so anytime he was in the room, his smile just did it for everybody.
He says Timothy and young people like him deserve a fighting chance.
I was a teen that was out here once before, and I know how I could get, but it wasn't this bad. If we could just open back up the schools and the buildings to these kids and give them an outlet.
After high school, Timothy picked up a gun charge, but a judge saw his potential. As a condition of his bond, ordered him to attend college at Central State University. Coach Tom says he signed a letter of intent to play football.
Recently when I spoke to him, he was talking about, you know, getting out of here, trying to go get back into football and getting out of here and doing something positive.
You just want to hug them and hold them close and shake them and say, what are you doing? You know, get out of the streets. There's no future out there for you.
And I'm told on Monday, former students and staff, family members will all meet here inside of the school to honor TJ. In College Hill, Courtney Wheaton, Local 12 News.
At last check, police stopped someone in a gray Nissan that was reportedly near the scene, but law enforcement found a gun in the car, but police say the driver will not be charged in the homicide.
Thanks for checking out DJ Trendie Nation with the latest news. Please like and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you. Today I will be talking about two former high school football teammates Kyran Reese and Timothy Jordan shot and killed in Cincinnati. Just hours support. According to Cincinnati News, within 24 hours, a pair of former youth football teammates were killed in separate shootings in Cincinnati. Kyran Reese, 19, was shot in Winton Hills Wednesday night at 11:44 p.m. He died shortly after arriving via private transportation at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Just before 11 a.m. Thursday, Timothy Jordan, also 19, was found shot in Mount Healthy, later passing at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. Both were successful high school football players. Reese played at Woodward High School as a running back linebacker, graduating in 2020. Jordan was a quarterback at Aiken who graduated in 2019. Jeremy Flugg, now the head coach of Cincinnati College Prep Academy, coached Jordan at Aiken. In addition to tweeting a photo out of a visit he took with Jordan to Notre Dame, Flugg posted, "I don't think people really grasp what it's like to coach in the inner city. You tell your young men you love them at the end of every practice, then go to sleep at night praying you won't get a call in the morning that you lost one of your sons. We have to do better." Two of his former players have died in the last 2 years and another is in jail. "I can't bury another 19-year-old, he said. It's not easy. Jordan loved his teammates, he loved his family, his mom was awesome. He was one of those people that everyone's attracted to. He was the first kid I ever got to take on an unofficial visit." Flugg remembers taking Jordan to South Bend, Indiana, where he was photographed in the golden helmet of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and got to be on the field. Jordan was awestruck and wondered aloud to Flugg if he could ever play at a place like Notre Dame. Jordan was a quarterback who threw for 611 yards and 6 touchdowns his senior year and ran for 809 in 11 scores, including 4 100-plus yard games. As a junior, he passed for 9 touchdowns and ran for 996 yards and a dozen scores. Jordan also played linebacker and rarely came out of a game. In the end, he got a full ride to the University of the Cumberlands in southern Kentucky near the Tennessee line. He didn't go. "Looking back, I wish I had taken him there," Flugg said. He ended up not taking it. Now, this happens. Current Aiken coach Harry McCall was on Flugg's staff and remembers the leadership role Jordan had with the Falcons. McCall was the head coach for Jordan's senior season. "His smile was tremendous every day," McCall said. "No matter what kind of day you were having, being able to see his smile would change your feeling about that day. He affected everyone in this school. He was a kid everyone knew." McCall said after Jordan decided not to attend the University of the Cumberlands, he went to a prep school hoping to improve his stock to get to a bigger school. That prep school closed and Jordan then enrolled at Central State. His plans were to walk on with the Marauders. He was on his way back to Central State for fall semester, from what I've been told, Nicole said. Those plans were tragically cut short Thursday. Though the Reese and Jordan incidents are separate, Nicole confirms the two knew each other and were youth football teammates at one point. They were two of the better players in the Inner City Youth Football League, Nicole said. I actually coached Kyran for a year on a travel team before he went on to the high school level at Woodward. It's unfortunate this happened on back-to-back days. It's just crazy. Reese was Woodward's top rusher in 2019 with 270 yards and 6 touchdowns. Now, the programs affected are having to deal with 2 losses that really hit home. Words really can't do enough justice for what people are feeling at that moment, Nicole said. At Aiken AD Paul Brownfield, TJ was a charismatic young man with a smile that can't be forgotten. Our hearts are broken over his passing. Police have taken a person of interest into custody in the Jordan shooting, but the investigation is ongoing. Such a sad story. These young men was talented and had a bright future ahead. Our prayers goes out to the family and friends of both victims. I will be updating you guys as this story develops. So hit that subscribe button for updates and additional news. What are your thoughts on this story? Let me know in the comments section below and hit that subscribe and like button before you go. Thanks for watching.